and welcome to another episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the official second trailer for Tomb Raider.
Last time.
Sans fodder, because our father is doing stuff right now. So
So last time, we had our dad pretty much because, we all grew up with it. That was the game that pretty much really got us really deeper into video games overall in a way. But in the last trailer, pretty much we got to see more action. You got to see a lot of elements from the actual game, pretty much like the plane, everything like that, and the boat when she jumps off the boat and everything.
Did you ever figure out that actor's name that plays the villain?
God damn, I forgot his name. But you continue talking about last time.
For the most part, I know it's not going to be a great movie. Even after watching this trailer we're going to watch, I know it's probably not going to be a great movie. I'm just hoping it's a good movie. I mean, there's a lot going. There's some people against it, some people for it. My dad says some comments are like, it feels less like she's playing the character, more like she's just cosplaying the character in a movie.
Yeah.
For the most part, I know Alicia Vikander's a very good actress. I've heard nothing but great things about her. I haven't seen a lot of her previous work. I think the only other trailers we've seen her for is for like Ex Machina and that one she does with Dane DeHaan where it's like a love triangle with Christoph Waltz. I heard wasn't very good.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that.
Yeah, but I have faith in this. I mean, she's a good actress.
They got some good actors.
I think there's been enough lessons learned from video game movies where this can be at least a decent enough movie. I'm hoping
so because I know with the original, with the Angelina Jolie one, pretty much the first one the fans loved it. The second one, the critics loved it, but it didn't bring enough money in whatsoever.
I actually enjoyed the second one more than the first one.
Which I did too. I actually enjoyed it as a Tomb Raider fan. I enjoyed it, but it's like the second one didn't bring in enough money, and I guess the fans were kind of mixed, with it. So that's how come that one it stopped right there.
So let's
take a look at for the official trailer number 2 for Tomb Raider. So here we go.
I thought I saw Dad again. I think I'm going mad.
Is it the same manner to you? No, it's not.
Father's gone. At some point we have to face up to who we are. To who we're meant to be.
Damn. Okay.
I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It'll be an adventure.
Death is not an adventure. What are you doing here, Laura? 7 years I've been on this island.
Oh shit.
Your father, he put me here.
Oh.
Now I see the lightness, intelligence, the recklessness.
What do you know about my father?
Yeah.
Laura, there was more to my life than boardrooms and business deals.
I like how
There's
they're
an
doing this
organization
thing.
called Trinity. It's looking to start a global genocide.
Your dad Jimmy had a bigger holiday.
You had a knack for the unexpected.
You must stop them, Laura. Promise me.
That's kind of a big thing to put on your daughter.
I know, right? Oof. A lot of pressure on the daughter.
Ooh.
Got it.
Did she say really?
Yeah, I think so.
First.
Open the tomb!
Oh, yes. The axe! Yes! Yes!
Oh, that scene!
Yep.
Put it down!
It's your fingers pulling this trigger.
You messed with the wrong family.
Oh, shit! Damn.
Okay.
Fuck.
I like the cover they do for
I like the
Survivor.
cover they do with Survivor. That had you, for me, it had me pumped going, ugh, ugh, that had me pumped.
Okay, yeah, but, yeah.
Sorry.
This definitely shows there's a lot. There's gonna be a lot. It's pretty much we've already said before. This is going to be mostly based off the rebooted game.
Yeah, the first rebooted game.
You can tell without spoiling much. I can see where they put his character. Essentially, I guess this is kind of a bit of a minor spoiler for the rebooted game, but the big thing about the island is it is cursed in a way.
Yeah.
Anybody who ever gets near this island gets shipwrecked, gets their plane crashed.
Yeah. And that's like I'm here saying, like, you know, I've been sent here, and I've been here for 7 years
because of your father.
Yeah, so he's in a way he's been stranded there.
In this one, they're leaking the villains because the villains in the actual game aren't really there because they're fired. They're just a tribe that was this cult that was created from all the fighters that were there originally, praising this the god who essentially this goddess who runs the island.
Yeah, so hopefully pretty much at some point, they're searching, but at the same time they're worshiping at the same time.
Yeah, so
that's what it could.
So
it could
they may lead to that where he's gone crazy and is worshiping this goddess or something.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, for one thing, there are tombs.
Yeah, yeah. I like in this trailer that they're showing more of the action she's getting involved with, more of the hand-to-hand combat.
And like I said, for anybody who's played the games, there's a lot more iconic moments in there.
Yeah, like the plane, the plane, the parachute,
the use of the climbing axe.
Yes.
The use of the scene where she's getting hit with the trees while she's
parachuting down because there's a point where she does come down on a parachute. But it's like, even in the game, you have that. The plane, of course.
Looks like I said, the only difference, I think I brought this up in the first trailer, but the only difference being that it looks like the only other survivor of the shipwreck with her is one guy.
That one guy, pretty much.
Because, like, in the game, it's like a bunch of survivors and her teacher, pretty much. The one who taught her survival skills.
Yeah, in a way.
So, yeah, I mean, for the most part, though, it looks like a Tomb Raider movie.
Oh yeah, this one gives you more of the essence of the Tomb Raider, what she's trying to do. And that's why I like the title sequences they had in the beginning, where it's like, this is where the legend is born.
I do want to bring it up too. It does feel like they're doing something a bit differently because in the rebooted game, she's not really she's learned how to survive, but she's never. It's like learning how to cook and then being in that kitchen.
Yeah, in a way. Because they showed in the beginning, showing how she's very active. She's, the boxing, the cycling, stuff like that. And then now she's thrown into in this, and it's like she has to use all those skills.
But in the reboot game, they never hint at that. They show that yes, she was taught her survival skills, but she's never actually used them in the field.
Yeah.
And this was her first time learning. Here it's showing she's more just an overall adrenaline junkie.
She's an adrenaline junkie, but this pushes her even more to what she's become.
I think that's what I feel like is the biggest difference between the game and the movie.
You get to see more, from Walton Goggins, pretty much the main villain.
Hey, you found it.
You feel more of his villainy in this one as well. Where it's just like, ooh, okay, he's really...
Well, yeah, he's a guy who's just pissed that he's been there for 7 years.
7 years, but at the same time, it's like he wants to use her. You know, because he's...
I guess it is a spoiler, because if it is the reboot's technically like a prequel in its way, they do figure out how to get off the island.
They eventually do, but it's the type of thing where it's like there's a lot of sacrifices they have to make just to try to get off of it, and as I said, for her side character, her friend... I think he may be one of them by the end of it. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. They could twist it around a bit.
He could probably survive by the end of it.
He could, but it feels like at some point near the end he's gonna make that ultimate sacrifice or something. So, but like I said, this really feels like it's something you get from Tomb Raider. But again, like you said, but a little bit different to where it's like again it's becoming its own thing in a way.
Yeah.
And again, what helps this is the music. It gets you pumped. The way the cover, like you said, the cover they use, it pumps you up. The adrenaline. Just like if she was an adrenaline junkie, it's like it's pumping that adrenaline into you where you're like, It's pumping you up to each moment. It's like how much excitement it is. I'm glad that it's like they haven't given too much away so far. Hopefully we get at least one more last trailer, and then that's it.
I think this. Yeah, I don't know. I think.
You think this is gonna be it? That's it for now.
For the most part, I can kind of piece together what happens. Like her father passes, she gets the will, she finds this secret little tomb area.
Well, that's the thing.
She finds enough.
for those who pretty much who have played the game, you probably already know how it's gonna kind of turn out.
This is for people who haven't played the recent game.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying that. Like, that's then like she gets the money to go on this expedition. She crash lands. She gets her and her friend gets captured. They go into some minor agreement to like this second trailer pretty much it was like that second Spider-Man Homecoming trailer we did. Yeah. Where it's like you could kind of piece together what's gonna happen.
Well, in a way,
like the only thing they haven't really given away is like the final parts of the movie. Overall,
which I'm thinking pretty much that's where, like I said, as long as they keep that part out, I'll be a happy camper. Yeah. You know, that's about it.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Tomb Raider, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're also on mobile, hit that bell icon.
Just let us know what you guys thought of this trailer. You liked the music? Did you like the pump, the adrenaline pump they had you going through this trailer? What was your favorite part in this that reminds you of the game? That iconic part of the game. Let us know in the comments below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most of all, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Tomb Raider filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.